It's called Code and Chords.
The nationally renowned singing group Cantus came to us and asked if my students and I could help them rethink what a tour would look like for them.
St. Thomas engineering students got to work writing a groundbreaking computer program to visualize music.
A group of undergraduate students here at St. Thomas have been looking at different ways to take sound input from singers and instruments and in real time, through computer coding, turn those into visuals that react to the intensity, the pitch, the volume, the timbre of the sounds coming out of our singers.
There's bars for each singer, and the height of the bars is determined by the volume of the singer, and then the hue or color that the bars are getting is determined by the pitch of the singers.
So touch a different one.
This is the St. Thomas experience coming to life. Students getting outside the classroom, working with one of the nation's premier vocal ensembles.
We're creating our own code libraries. All of the functions are custom. They're learning a new software process. We're sharing our code on GitHub and getting advice from people really around the world.
Dr. AnnMarie Thomas pushes students beyond their limits. This learning experience cannot be found in any textbook.
That's very cool.
New ideas have to come from your life experiences. They have to come from ideas that you're pulling from seemingly unrelated topics. And to me, St. Thomas is a perfect place to do that because of the strong liberal arts background.
I've been in lots of choirs, and so when I went to college, I said, okay, I'm going to do engineering, this is what I'm going to do, and music just made its way right back on into my life.
We start with making some stars, drawing some shapes.
The trial run was held at the Science Museum of Minnesota.
We're working a lot with pitch and amplitude here. Basses are adding red color and tenors are adding blue. Basses are making the stars grow and shrink, and tenors are making the stars spin.
This is anything but a laser and light show. Every song, every note is unique to that moment in time.
It was a kind of amazing, and I'm excited as this goes forward to kind of see how what we do can affect what they're doing, and how the technology is taking in our audio inputs, and how that affects our art making and the way we can tell our story.
There's nothing about our lab that is conventional or normal or goes by the book. There are very few people who, at least around here, maybe in the world, I don't know, who get opportunities like we get.
So Beats has an audio context. You give it a server.
This is only the beginning. Thomas's students will refine the program until it's ready for a global audience.
Now I'm kind of taking on that role of inspiring young girls to get excited about this stuff and know that they can do it.
These St. Thomas students understand their involvement is much greater than the end result.
A lot of engineering and a lot of STEM is really heavily male. Without that inspiration, without that role model, it's a lot harder. So part of my own inspiration for going into engineering was to be that for other girls, because I know how important that is.